Welcome, beloved friends, to Daily God's Promise, Day 9. Today, July 9, 2025, we uncover a beautiful truth and a profound blessing from Ruth chapter 3 verse 10. Then he said, "Blessed are you of the Lord, my daughter, for you have shown more kindness at the end than at the beginning, in that you did not go after young men, whether poor or rich." This moment in the story of Ruth is not just a personal commendation. It's a revelation of the kind of character and selfless love that God delights to bless and use for His purposes. 1. The blessing on selfless kindness. A mark of godly character. Friends, this verse captures a pivotal moment in the beautiful story of Ruth and Boaz. Ruth, a Moabite widow, has shown incredible loyalty to her mother-in-law, Naomi. Following Naomi's instructions, Ruth goes to the threshing floor where Boaz, a wealthy kinsman redeemer, is sleeping. Her action there signifies her appeal for him to fulfill the family duty. Boaz's immediate response is not just surprise, but a profound blessing. He recognizes in Ruth a rare and deep virtue, a kindness, Hebrew, hesed, that surpasses even her already remarkable initial loyalty. This story challenges us to examine our own motives and to pursue a selfless love that God delights to honor. 2. Blessed are you of the Lord, my daughter. Divine favor recognized. Boaz's opening words, "Blessed are you of the Lord, my daughter," are far more than a casual compliment. They are a spiritual affirmation, recognizing that Ruth's actions and character were deeply pleasing to God, and therefore, she was destined to receive divine favor and blessing. Boaz, a godly man, saw beyond the surface, discerning that Ruth's choices were aligned with God's heart and His redemptive plan. This reminds us that when we live lives marked by genuine virtue and pure motives, our actions are not only visible to others, but they also draw the direct approval and blessing of the Lord Himself. 3. More kindness at the end than at the beginning. The deepening of hesed. Boaz specifically commends Ruth for showing more kindness, hesed, at the end than at the beginning. Her initial hesed, her steadfast loyalty in choosing to stay with Naomi and come to Bethlehem, leaving her homeland and family, was already extraordinary. Ruth chapter 1 verse 16-17. But her actions at the threshing floor revealed an even deeper, more mature, and selfless form of this loyal love. She wasn't seeking a young, attractive, or wealthy husband for personal gratification or youthful romance. Instead, she was strategically acting in accordance with the law of the kinsman redeemer, driven by a pure desire to honor Naomi, perpetuate the family name, and align with God's established order. 4. Did not go after young men, whether poor or rich. Purity of motive. This phrase from Boaz provides critical insight into the purity of Ruth's motives. In her position as a young, childless widow, the most obvious and culturally expected path would have been to seek a young man, whether for love, status, or financial security. Yet, Ruth deliberately did not go after young men, whether poor or rich. Her choice to seek out Boaz, an older kinsman, was not for personal romantic gain but for the continuation of Naomi's family line and legacy. This decision demonstrates an incredible level of selflessness, wisdom, and alignment with God's will, prioritizing spiritual and familial duty over typical worldly desires. 5. Living a life of selfless hesed for God's blessing. Today. For this July 9, 2025, let us be inspired by Ruth's exemplary character. Cultivate a heart like hers, marked by faithful, selfless hesed, that loyal, covenant love that goes beyond initial enthusiasm and deepens with maturity. Look for opportunities to show more kindness, that deeper, more sacrificial love, in your relationships, within your family, and in your community. Let your motives be pure, seeking God's will and the good of others above personal gain or worldly pressures. God sees and blesses such virtuous character, and He will unfailingly meet you with His own divine favor.